Whiskey 4, Charlie, November, Tango.
All right, I copy Whiskey 4, Charlie, November, Tango. Is that a roger?
All right, I copy Whiskey 4, Charlie, November, Tango. Is that a roger?
QSO, roger, roger.
Roger, November, Tango. What's the name there?
Roger, November, Tango. What's the name there?
Name on this side is Justin.
Was that Justin?
Was that Justin?
Roger, roger.
All right, Justin, and whereabouts are you located, sir?
All right, Justin, and whereabouts are you located, sir?
I am located in Monroe, Georgia, which is about 30 miles east of Atlanta.
All right, in Georgia. And Justin, what radio are you running today, sir?
All right, in Georgia. And Justin, what radio are you running today, sir?
I got a good one for you. This is an old FT-920 with a high LPR 781 microphone. So this is a little bit of adjustment in the radio, but I just wanted to see what you thought there.
All right, Justin, I would like to find a better path for us. So if you would, why don't you give me about 10 seconds and tell me about your antenna situation, and I'll find a better path for us, Roger.
I'll find a better path for us, Roger.
Roger. Well, my antenna system is a multi-band dipole. It's a 480 multi-band dipole in an inverted V configuration. And the transceiver is the FT-920 running right at 100 watts with the high 781 microphone.
Roger, Roger, Justin. Well, I've got a pretty good copy on my local antenna. It looks like about 10 over, so, and I've got another good copy down in Georgia, so I've got some backup plans in case we have some Mother Nature dispersal of our energies around. But what I would suggest is we do a setup. First off, are you in that 100 to 2900 transmit band mode? Are you familiar with that? All right, sir. Let's then move to your compressor. Compressor on, and at a 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100, Roger?
All right, I just backed it down there to right about 30.
Yes, sir. Okay, now go to your AOC meter with mic gain in hand, and as you say the magic word audio, you become a human test generator, and adjust your mic gain until your AOC reading is 2/3. Roger?
I guess I should just be with the compressor off. I'm sorry, with the processor off.
Now leave the compressor on. Leave the compressor on at a 30. I'm assuming you have a 0 to 100 input level on your compressor, so we want it just at a 30. Roger.
All right, Roger. Right about there, right about 2/3. Well, that's right about there, right about 2/3.
Alrighty, and so why don't you tell me about 10 seconds or so, tell me about the best thing you like about your radio.
About 10 seconds or so, tell me about the best thing you like about your radio.
Well, I have several radios. I always say to revert back to this one here because it was my first radio, my first ham radio, and it's just got that old school flair to it, and I like the ergonomic layout on it. And I grew up in a family full of hams, so it's just been a blessing.
Yes, sir, Justin. Now, you're still picking up some distortion somewhere. I'm not sure why, where it is. Go ahead and take your compressor out of the circuit. Take the compressor offline, and then let me listen to you there for a minute or 20 seconds or 10 seconds or so, Roger.
There for a minute or 20 seconds or 10 seconds or so, Roger.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, I took the compressor. I'll turn the processor off right there, and I can see a little distortion here on my Signet, on my computer there, but I haven't been able to get it out as of yet.
Yes, sir. Now, let me just ask you a question. What is, I'm assuming you're writing your internal mic gain control. What is it setting at, your internal mic gain control?
Gain control? What is it setting at, your internal mic gain control?
It's set at 60%.
All right, and the mic that you're using, does it have any kind of control on it?
And the mic that you're using, does it have any kind of control on it?
Negative.
All righty, let's do a thing here. Let's visit your equalization page or your tone control page, Roger.
Let's visit your equalization page or your tone control page, Roger. Roger.
All righty, you familiar how to get to there?
To there?
Have a page for...
Repeat your last?
I said I have to offset the frequency on this radio. It does not have a page for tone and treble.
It does not have a compressor or processor?
It has a compressor and a processor on the front panel, but as far as equalization, there is no equalization other than changing the actual the frequency.
Yes, sir. Well, what you're saying is that those, what do they call it? They call it a compressor or a processor?
A processor.
All right, and when you go to that processor, what controls do you see there?
I just press a button on the front.
Repeat again?
All I use is a button on the front. I have to go into the menu, and it has a lower sideband offset. It allows me to offset the frequency to change the tone.
I would read that a little closer. I'm not real sure that you should offset your frequency. I think, a normal equalizer does not destroy the frequency of the transmitter. The frequency of the transmitter remains constant. The EQ is separate from that. Roger, Roger?
Yeah, Roger. I have a mic EQ on here, and it gives me a 1 through 4. The setting on it right now is on 3.
That's a level control or an equalization control?
It's a microphone equalization control.
All right, then let's pull that down to a 1 and let's see what it does.
All right, that is on level 1. What that does is emphasizes the highs. And then level 2 emphasizes the bass. 3 emphasizes bold. And 4 is my wide setting. I told you it would be an interesting radio to do.
Yes, sir. Well, you definitely want to keep it on a 4 because it is wide, and you need to be wide. Otherwise, you were in that real mid frequency there, upper mids, not much top end, but a lot of upper mids. So that's very interesting. I've never run across something like that, and I'm not real sure about changing the transmitter frequency and calling it equalization. That does not fly very well for the manufacturer. You might look at that a little bit closer, but again, that you do have a frequency control for your microphone that has 4 positions in it, and that 4th position is the widest one. Roger? All right, so can you see your ALC meter?
I can.
Alrighty, can you take the mic level down to where the ALC meter is running about maybe 20%. Instead of its 75% or 66 2/3, take it down to about 20%. Let's lower the level and see what happens.
All right, Roger, there you go. That is, I'm going to call it 20 to 25% right there.
Yes, sir. I still distorted. Is that a new radio or an older radio?
It's an old school radio, made 2001.
Roger, that tube type?
Negative transistor.
All right, so, and you do not have plate tune antenna load on it or anything like that?
Negative.
All right, take your ALC back to 2/3 there. Audio, mic gain to your ALC is 2/3, Roger?
We're right back where we started.
Okay, Mother Nature just changed there. Okay, so talk to me just a little bit more. Let me listen some more.
Talk to me just a little bit more. Let me listen some more.
All right. as I was saying, the radio is a 2001 version. It came out prior to the 950 and the 1000, and those are the predecessor radios compared to this one here. And it is a very hard radio to get set, and I have not had much luck yet.
Yes, sir. Now, would you happen to have another mic that you could plug into that radio?
Sir, now, would you happen to have another mic that you could plug into that radio?
I do. I have a handheld stock mic I can try.
All right. Why don't we do that, and we can eliminate one or the other, either the radio or the microphone. Roger, roger?
We can eliminate one or the other, either the radio or the microphone. Roger, roger?
Okay, sounds good. I'm switching now.
Roger, roger. This is KC9VKV, the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net, talking to Justin down in Georgia, and he's working on his FT-920, replacing the microphone. We're going to see what that sounds like.
FT-920, replacing the microphone. We're going to see what that sounds like.
All right, I made it back, and this here is the stock microphone. I feel like I have to talk directly into it to keep my ALC going. But, yeah, this is the stock microphone for the radio.
All right. Gosh, it sounds like there's a real hard push at about 1.2 kc. At about 1.2 kc, there seems to be a hard push because it sounds like tinny, you know, and that 1 kc round through there would do that. If you know, if you were running like a 3-band EQ, I would say go to your mid band and make double sure that that mid control in your 3-band is flat. We always recommend that mid control be flat. Roger.
We always recommend that mid control be flat. Roger.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, it's a tough one. And I haven't found anybody that can get it set just right yet. But I think I'm going to just go ahead and take a line and go back to my my 7610 or my 7851. And it's just an antiquated radio. But I do appreciate you trying there, sir.
Yes, sir. And it's doing the same thing as it was with the other microphone. So it's the radio, it's not the microphone. But I would change back to your original microphone, but the distortion was there with your hand mic and your desk mic, Roger.
But the distortion was there with your hand mic and your desk mic, Roger.
Hey, Roger.
I bet you'd sound a whole lot better on that 7300.
I bet you'd sound a whole lot better on that 7300.
I know, they were good transmit radios. I got the 7610 and the 7851. But, all right, I want to hop out of here because I don't think that we're going to get anywhere with it. But I do appreciate your time, and I don't want to tie up the frequency. There's others that are waiting to speak with you. But thank you for your time there, sir, and best 73 is your way.
Yes, sir. Before you go, I have one other idea. What is your current mic level setting? Your mic level setting?
What is your current mic level setting? Your mic level setting?
The mic level is, are you talking about the mic gain?
Yes, the internal mic gain of your radio. What is it set on?
Yes, the internal mic gain of your radio. What is it set on?
Set on 60%.
All right, take it to 40%. Take it to 40%, and let me listen to you for just a second.
Take it to 40%, and let me listen to you for just a second.
All right, that is brought down to 40% right there. And so I didn't change anything, but I turned the mic gain back, which would be the mic level, on this particular radio to 40%.
Yes, you reduced your level from 60 to 40. Is that correct?
Yes, you reduced your level from 60 to 40. Is that correct?
That is correct. Roger, roger.
All right, and you still have distortion. So let's come down to 30% or 30 on the microphone and see what that does. Let's see if we can find a place where it doesn't distort.
Let's see if we can find a place where it doesn't distort.
All right, that is bringing it down to 30% right there. And I noticed that my ALC is dropping and fluctuating back and forth, but that's your 30%.
Yes, sir. Now, just out of curiosity, what was your ALC meter reading that last transmission?
Just out of curiosity, what was your ALC meter reading that last transmission?
Oh, probably, it's bar, so it's hard for me to say, but a little bit less than a third.
Wow, wow. All right, so I've got a level set on you. What I would like for you to do is to give me a count from where you, make note of where you are. You're right, about 20% or 25, 30%. Where are you right now?
You're right, about 20% or 25, 30%. Where are you right now?
30%.
All right, so start counting and count and tell me as you come up what level you are, and let me see where your level goes from where you are. Roger?
What level you are, and let me see where your level goes from where you are. Roger?
All right, Roger. So right now we are at 30%, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm at 40%, 42%, somewhere in there. At 5, 6, 7, that's going to be 50%. 7, 8, 9, I jumped it up to 60% right there. That's where we started. And now I just went all the way up to 80%, and the ALC is still within spec, a little over 2/3.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you'll be surprised to hear that your level did not change. Your actual level did not change from 30 to 70 clicks on that mic. Did not change. Distortion changed, but your actual level did not change. So I would bring it back to maybe 25, and let me listen to you at 25.
Back to maybe 25, and let me listen to you at 25.
All right, I'm back to 25. I do want to check one thing, though. While I'm talking to you here, I am going to turn the EQ right there. I just turned the EQ on the radio totally off, and so there's no mic gain, and we're at 25%, and I don't know, did that make any difference?
Still seem to be busting up on the peaks. Just out of curiosity, take it to 10. Take it to 10 and see if we still have peak modulation distortion.
And see if we still have peak modulation distortion.
All right, down to 10%. I am still getting dropped a little bit on the power output, but still doing 100 watts. And yeah, 10%. I barely got it cracked open.
Yes, sir, but you're getting 100 watts. Is that a Roger?
Yes, sir, but you're getting 100 watts. Is that a Roger?
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit over 100.
I think you have a defective ALC reading. I think your ALC meter is not reading correctly. Whatever it is, that's, you are about 100% now. Anytime you get 100 watts out of your radio, that's it. That's you're at 100% on your mic. Probably over. So I think where you are now on your mic at 10 is 100% for the mic gain. Roger.
Is 100% for the mic gain. Roger.
Hey, Roger. All right, yeah. I'll show you the compression level of 10. And back it up just a hair more from the 20%. It drops down. The audio to output 20%. It drops down. The audio to output drops. So it's within a little bit of an area there. I will take it to the technician and let them adjust it. Being that the radio's 20-something years old, it probably needs it by now.
Yes, so you sound a whole lot better at that level. I would run at that mic level because your distortion is minimized. Roger, Roger?
Mic level because your distortion is minimized. Roger, Roger?
Hey, Roger, Roger. All right, sounds good. I appreciate your time and look forward to getting it corrected and maybe catching up with you and letting you hear the difference there.
Roger, Roger. And I'm reading you from Georgia SDR, and your level and my level are the same. I'm looking at it on a VU meter, and I can see my, there is a latency, so I can catch the end of my transmission and then the beginning of yours, and our levels are the same. So that is a correct level for that radio. Regardless of what your ALC meter says, I would run that mic level just where you have it. Roger?
Your ALC meter says I would run that mic level just where you have it. Roger? All
right, Roger. And did I hear earlier you said that you had a YouTube video that was out there or going to be out there where I could hear what it actually sounded like?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We record now from 3:30 till 5, and then lay it up on YouTube. If you go to YouTube, do a call letter search, KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook. That's Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor, followed by the word logbook. That will take you to our Qso-Vlog page. This will be cut number 1 in a series of 2,500 Qso-Vlog air check recordings, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. Roger?
Air check recordings, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. Roger?
All right, Jim. Well, hey, I appreciate your time, sir, and thank you for doing what you do for the ham community out there. And I'm going to jump out of the way now, and I know there's other people calling. I heard them in between, and let them go. But I appreciate your time, sir, and thank you very much.
Yes, sir. That's the first time I've ever heard of a ALC actually being reflective as to what the actual situation is. But that one, it definitely was. And you go by where your mic is, just leave that gain right there because you sound really nice. And I think you'll hear that on the recording. So, like I say, YouTube to tomorrow, we'll have it uploaded by noon. It's KC9VKV logbook. And that'll get you there. 73 there, Justin, and we'll catch you later. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog Net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.